Welcome to Evan's Corner. He's in the corner of the room and is talking to you.
Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Evan's Corner. I am feeling good. My voice is a little rusty. My voice is a little sore. Last night we had an unpredictable good time at the karaoke bar. I sang 4 songs and one of them was a little out of my range, but did it stop me? No. Did I try to hit the note? Yes. Did I? No. Did I have a good time? Yes. My voice is a little raspy today, but I figure it kind of gives me a cool, sexy vibe. Cool, sexy vibe that makes you want to tune right in. Tune into what I'm saying. Want to gobble it up like a little tuna fish sandwich. Guys, episode 3. This one is titled, as you might have noticed, if you can read, Real Talk. What am I gonna talk about that's real? I'm gonna go after a subject that I think is spicy, that I'm really ready to talk about. I'm really ready to go after. I think this stems from a core value that I think creatives, like songwriters, comedians, and or if you're a person at all, you should have. And that is authenticity. I feel like I have been an astronomer gazing into the night sky. If the sky, Instagram is the sky, social media is the sky, I've noticed a pattern that I am not a fan of. And I bet you a lot of you out there are noticing this. Let's just get right into it. The term influencer is so stupid. It is such a dumb thing to ever call yourself. Ever. You know who was an influencer? Steve Jobs. You know what he didn't call himself? An influencer. But Evan, wait, Evan, if I don't call myself an influencer, how are people gonna know that I want to influence them? And the simple answer to that is by doing something that's worth following with excellence. If I was a barista and somebody came up to me like, hey, can I make a cup of coffee? Well, I'm a barista, so yes, I can, because I'm a barista, and that's what I do. I barista when I make your coffee. But remember, I'm a barista. No one cares about what you call yourself. They care about what you create and your content. They could care less about your title. It's this whole, thou art, well, I'm thou'rt better than thee, because thee art not good as thy. If your dream right now is to be, I want to be an Instagram influencer, change your dream, because guess what? Your dream is stupid. God bless you. Get a better dream. And then the segue into the next thing I'm noticing that I'm not a big fan of. I've noticed this in indie bands, comedians trying to get a go, people who are trying to get a start in the game of the field they want to go after in entertainment, usually music, sometimes comedy, and sometimes business, like startup businesses. And they're using stupid tactics to try to get to the place of influence that they believe they should have. I can't be the only one that have noticed these types of people have a huge fake following. People are buying likes and they're buying followers. And guys, don't do that. It's either A, they're reaching out to crazy audiences in the Middle East and Russia, or B, they're buying fake followers. You really think that the Instagram account AkbarZHQ_99 cares about your indie song about coffee beans? But this is the guys. This is the guys that is attacking authenticity. Well, you know, I did invest in a promotion service. They said they'd help me promote my content. Well, they promoted your content to Alkabar85ZZH2Q, who happens to be following 10,000 people and has a total of 21 followers. That doesn't look really good for you. These aren't real accounts. There's been this guise and this rumor, well, this is just what you gotta do, because this is just what the industry demands. You don't get it, Evan. It's the game, and you gotta play it. Well, if it's a stupid game, no, you don't. If it's a dumb game, don't play it. If you're out at recess and they're all like, hey, well, you know, you could play with the tetherball, or some kids over here playing Russian roulette. Don't play Russian roulette, because that's a stupid game. Well, that's just the real, you know, you gotta buy followers, Evan, because that's how you get started. You know, it's great, and your brand can blow up, and it's all about me, and that's what you gotta do when you do it. I don't like it, but that's just what it is. I have to do it. Victim. I am a victim. Oh, victim me. If I want to do this, oh, victim. No, you don't. You don't have to do it. Why don't you just do what you love to do with 800 followers? The problem I have is trying to prove you're legit by doing the least legit thing you can do. You know what you might as well do? Send roses to yourself on Valentine's Day from Akbar_99. Oh my gosh, Akbar loves me. This whole Instagram thing is just you sending yourself flowers and acting surprised or acting like you're loved. That's so sad. That is so sad. Think you need to buy followers to prove your legitness? How big of a slap in the face is it to the people that actually want to support you and like what you're doing? Well, guys, you've been a great audience, but I want to buy a bunch more fake audience members so I look more legit, and they're all going to be Middle Eastern. You guys are great, but really I want to look better than just knowing you. This is not personal. It is personal because I want to promote me. This is funny. Like, here's the deal. I'm sitting in a corner I've named after myself. I'm not being naive. I understand this. I have a website with my name. It says Evan Pierson. It's evanpearson.com. That was a plug right there. I sell t-shirts that I draw, and this is and I'm continuing to plug this. So I'm not saying don't promote your product, don't promote your stuff. Just don't cut corners in doing it. I think why people do this is it comes from an insecurity and thinking that what they create isn't good enough. And so they have to justify it or facade people into thinking that they have a bigger impact with their artwork or they have a bigger impact with their songs than they actually have. If you watch any success story of someone grinding it, listen to Gary Vee, you listen to Jerry Seinfeld, you listen to people who have busted their butts to get to where they've gotten. They needed to go through that experience in order to get to the place where they could have, I'm so close to saying this properly. If you develop a habit of cheating, of cutting corners, of facading people to think that you have a bigger audience than what you actually have, what makes you think you're going to break that habit when you do get real audience members? Because what you're trying to do is you're not trying to create good content, you're not trying to create a good song, you're trying to get approval of mankind. And if you watch on Netflix, there's a Jerry Seinfeld documentary, but it talks about how he was so content with living in a tiny little room, getting up, doing like a construction job, and then going and doing stand-up comedy at night. Like he was stoked. That was life. But because he built this authentic thing, of course, doors kept getting open for him. It was never about the fame. It was something that was in him, stemming from him, being released to people. Create from a genuine place. Don't create for, create from. Authenticity is so important. You can't build a foundation on sand and just think that it's going to turn to concrete over time. That thing you started off with is going to be the base of what you do. You're not being integrous if you're trying to cheat the system. Here's the thing, guys. It doesn't take too much to dive in to realize that you're fake. Which sucks because you'll probably have all these videos about like, I had a really raw time in the music studio today, and when I was writing the song, it was raw, and I was just so raw. The whole process was raw, and it was just about being real, and it was about getting real. So check out my song, check it out. They check it out, they check out your page. Oh my gosh, this guy's got 16,000 followers. They click one of your photos, it's got 23 likes. Something's not adding up. 23 likes to a 16,000 follower ratio doesn't make sense. If you want to impact the world, don't be fake. There's already enough of that. Be freaking real, dude. I'm saying this stuff. I don't know what a lot of promotional people are telling you or your advisors are telling you. Here's my thing. I just think if that's what they're telling you to do, I think it's stupid. What the world is craving right now is the word I've mentioned so much. Authenticity. People just want real stuff. Reality TV has been fake for way too freaking long. We need some reality and real reality. Free Solo is a great example of that. Talk about an authentic dude authentically going after something. An authentic cameraman, an authentic this, authentic that. It wins awards and it gets watched by millions of people because, well, and also he was the first person to climb El Cap without ropes. So there is that going for him. People want real stories. Maybe not. The Bachelor's still going very strong. This is not helping my cause. This is what I want to get back to. This is the point I want to bring home. People need to get back to why you started to create in the first place. Did you do it for praise of man, or did you do it out of enjoyment? If it was the latter, good on you. If it's the first one, go back and reevaluate that and change your game. Steve Jobs, the core value add in his heart was do whatever he's doing with excellence. Jerry Seinfeld did whatever he did with excellence. Anybody who you admire in the thing that you want to go after, more than likely did what they did with excellence. The best example, I love to use this, is in the Bible. David was out in the desert. He had like a sling, which is like a gun, got good at it, and it literally set him up to be king in the future. He wasn't a shepherd going like, guys, actually, I'm a king, so I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just a king. So, no, he frickin' was the best shepherd he could have been, and then he became king. So if you don't read the Bible, still a freaking good story. I think this basically wraps it up. It's kind of aggressive. More serious talks with Evan Pierson in this corner. I hope you just got this out of this, that freaking love you. And if you have a gift, go do it. but go do it with wisdom. Go do it with good community around you to be like, hey, maybe don't buy that promotional deal that gets you a bunch of Russian followers. Save that $20 for a date. Go take a girl out. Guys, I'm so grateful. If you're watching this, I'm so grateful for you. Believe it or not, I have another karaoke night. Next, stay tuned for the next couple episodes. I might change up how I do this. It might not just be a talk show. It might be more like interactive. I don't know yet. We're just winging it. Call me Buffalo Wild because we are winging it. Real talk. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, much love. Okay, get out of here. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Oh, no, no, you hang up.